Imagine a single day, 66 million years ago, when the sky turned black, the ground shook, and life itself froze in terror. A world filled with dinosaurs, lush forests, and ancient seas, gone in an instant. But what if there were places on Earth where that exact moment, the moment of death, was captured forever in stone? Welcome to the fossil graveyards, like Tanis, North Dakota, where creatures were buried alive, sealed in ash and chaos, telling us the story of the day the dinosaurs died. For decades, scientists have searched for direct evidence of the asteroid impact that ended the reign of dinosaurs, the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction. We've known about the crater in Chicxulub, Mexico. We've found global layers of iridium, and we've studied ash and soot in ancient rocks. But recently, discoveries in places like Tanis, Hell Creek, and other fossil graveyards across the globe have revealed something extraordinary: snapshots of death. These aren't just skeletons buried over time. These fossils capture instantaneous catastrophe: fish frozen mid-swim, turtles with crushed shells, dinosaurs sprawled in panic. They are time capsules from the most terrifying day in Earth's history. 66 million years ago, a 10-kilometer-wide asteroid slammed into what is now the Yucatán Peninsula. The impact unleashed energy equivalent to 10 billion Hiroshima bombs. Shockwaves circled the globe. Mega tsunamis roared across ancient seas. Wildfires ignited continents. And within hours, darkness cloaked the planet. Temperatures plummeted. Photosynthesis collapsed. 75% of all life, including non-avian dinosaurs, vanished. But while most fossils only show what lived before or after this event, a few rare sites reveal what happened during it. One of the most mysterious? A site in North Dakota known as Tanis. In 2012, paleontologist Robert De Palma began excavating a site in the Hell Creek Formation, a famous fossil-rich region. But what he uncovered was unlike anything ever seen. At Tanis, the fossils were stacked chaotically: fish, trees, mammals, dinosaurs, all tangled in layers of sediment. But here's the twist. These layers were laid down within minutes, not years. Inside the gills of fish, scientists found tiny glass beads called tektites, formed from molten rock ejected into the sky by the impact, raining down minutes after the collision. This wasn't a slow burial. This was instant death, a mass grave, frozen in time. Let's examine the clues. 1. Fish with glass in their gills. These creatures died while breathing as molten debris from the impact rained down. 2. Layers of sediment deposited rapidly. The sediments show signs of a massive inland surge, likely triggered by seismic waves, a phenomenon called a seiche. It's as if ancient rivers turned into tsunamis within minutes. 3. Dinosaurs and mammals in panic postures. Fossils are often found with limbs extended, necks arched, signs of asphyxiation and sudden burial. 4. Charred trees and shocked quartz, evidence of immediate heat blasts and shock pressures linked to the impact. 5. Precise dating. The layer sits exactly at the Cretaceous Paleogene boundary, marked by the iridium spike. Each fossil, each grain of sand, tells the same story: a catastrophic moment, captured like a photograph in stone. But how could a site in North Dakota, over 3,000 kilometers from the impact, record the disaster so clearly? Scientists propose this explanation. When the asteroid struck, it sent seismic waves racing across the continent. Minutes later, those waves hit the inland seas of North America, triggering massive surges of water, like a tsunami, but born from Earth's own trembling. Fish and land animals were swept up, suffocated, and buried by torrents of mud and debris, all while tektites fell from the sky like burning rain. In less than an hour, life in Tanis was over, and in its death, it left a message across 66 million years, a silent testimony of apocalypse. Tanis is not alone. Ashfall fossil beds, Nebraska, volcanic ash from ancient eruptions buried herds of rhinoceros-like creatures called teleoceras within hours. Their skeletons lie in perfect positions, even with unborn calves still inside. Messel Pit, Germany. A volcanic gas release suffocated animals instantly. Fossils still show last meals, even eyelashes. Jiufotang Formation, China. Feathered dinosaurs and fish preserved mid-motion, suggesting sudden burial in toxic lakes. These sites remind us mass death isn't just destruction, it's preservation. Nature's tragedy became our window into the past. Each of these fossil graveyards acts like a time capsule, preserving not just bones, but moments, split seconds in ancient history. They allow scientists to reconstruct the sequence of events that led to mass extinctions, to understand Earth's vulnerability, and perhaps even predict how our world might respond to future cataclysms. The fossils of Tanis whisper the truth. Life can vanish in an instant. But even in death, stories remain, written in stone, waiting to be told. Buried alive. Not by time, but by catastrophe. The fossil graveyards, like Tanis, are not just cemeteries, they are witnesses. Witnesses to the moment life on Earth changed forever. Next time you see a fossil, remember, it might not just tell you how a creature lived. It might show you how it died. And perhaps, in their silence, these fossils ask us a question. When our world faces its next great disaster, what will we leave behind?